Hello, my subscribers. Hello, all my YouTube watchers. Everybody watch my YouTube and everything. So I'm gonna try to make a sandwich. I'm gonna try to make a chicken sandwich. So I basically pretty much already have all my ingredients I have already out and everything. So it's gonna take me. So this is actually gonna take time. I actually probably should have pre-did it. So look at that piece of chicken. So this is what I have to do. This video will be probably lengthy. Hopefully I can complete everything. So I don't have on a bra right now. Don't worry about it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna break the chicken. Look how I'm trying to hold it. I'm trying to hold it so it don't tear. Or just go crazy. So I'm just gonna put this in the microwave. Ooh, my butt. Excuse me. These pants are pretty big on me. We got Mookie. What? I'm just kidding. But my mom is still at work. So they could get off of work soon. So this video is going to be a little while and everything. So I don't know how the sandwich is going to do and stuff. But I'll figure it out. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to make a soft sandwich. And I'm going to make one on the stove. Put one on the stove and cook it on the stove. But I gotta so this is super hot. But I don't know, now I feel like I might just make 2 soft sandwiches now, because I just feel so tired and stuff. Now I don't even know what to do now. But because this is too shocking, this is just gonna have to be flat on here. So it ain't gonna be close-ups. I'm just kidding. Nobody's arguing anything. So gonna have to put mayonnaise. Yeah, this video is gonna be long shot video for the food cooking. So I'm not gonna do any close-up shots right now. I'm really tired and stuff. And when I do that, right now, I feel like it would make me go crazy. I'm not kidding. But I'm trying to think and stuff, because I could put it on the stove and stuff. And it would get really good, but it would still be good. Even still just soft and everything. So I'm still trying to decide and stuff. I don't know, maybe I stress out over it. Probably. I'm trying to make a decision. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking for the heating with the food. Look how good. It's still really hot. Ooh, watch out. So this is super hot. Gotta make a decision. So just because I'm so hungry, I'm gonna eat it plain and everything. So I'm not gonna cook one on the grill, because I actually do feel tired and stuff. And I feel like I'm going insane. And thinking about it is making me angry. I'm going crazy right now. Because I feel like when I'm cooking and trying to eat, like I go insane. I think, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? Oh, I gotta eat this food this way. I gotta eat this that way. But now I'm just gonna like force myself. Now I'm just gonna force myself to just eat the food like on plain bread, just the bread being plain. Cause then now, or else I'll just keep going insane. So I think this one piece is enough for 2 sandwiches. Ooh, that hurt so bad. This just hurt. So look at that. I'm gonna show it. Ooh, I don't have no like. Ooh, it's like a lot of fried pieces. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. So what about that piece? You think I got enough to make another sandwich? But I'm gonna add pepper. So oh, excuse me, I'm gonna cut the light on. Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh. Coco, it's alright, dog. Don't worry. So I want to try to hurry for the food and stuff so it don't get so cold, but I'm just going to have to put it back in the microwave and stuff. I'm not rushing and stuff. Like I could, but it's too much and stuff. But I got mustard. I'm just trying not to put too much like mayonnaise and stuff. I know the mayonnaise is good. But I just want to try to be able to breathe. But this one I'm still going to put parsley on this one. Like the sandwich is getting cold. It's still a little hot. But ooh, like look at that. I'm trying to hurry. Ugh. Oh my god. I'm just leaving that like that. It's like really hot, so I'm trying to hurry and stuff a little. I know I could like rip off the pieces a little, but it's hot. So I'm just gonna get them with the knife as much as I can get off right now. And I'm just gonna try to hurry. And pretty much try and get this on the bread. Because it's hot. So yeah, hurry. I'm trying to get it all on here. Like look at all that right there. Let me get that. Ooh, watch out. Oh yeah, move it. Watch out. That means hurry, come on. Move it. So I'm just trying to get it good and all thick and everything and be nice and good. But I'm still gonna eat that. So, but that's enough. Let me go ahead and put pepper. Ooh, so that's a lot. Oops. What it is, like... Gotta hurry. So this is just gonna have to go back in the microwave. Or go in the microwave. It's just gonna go in the microwave. So like that's realistically good and everything how I have it. I am gonna put honey. I was like, oh, should I do it? Is it good with the, cause I have mayonnaise and stuff, but I'm just gonna do it. But now I'm just gonna use like the Texas Pete sauce. Wherever I got it. I gotta find it. It's over here. Alright. I'm almost done cooking. I'm almost done cooking. Ooh, watch out. So I'm just almost done. So I'll show what I got. So yeah. So that's about as much I'm putting. So let's just get that like that now. Oopsies. Alright. So I'm just gonna get another plate. I'm gonna get another one. Ooh. So, but now somebody's just gonna have to wait and stuff for a minute. I'm gonna have to put some of this stuff up. I kinda want all this out when I'm about to eat. If all that I'm about to do now is try to heat up the food, put it in the microwave, and sit down and eat. And I'm just gonna rinse off my fingers. Ooh, what if there's a lemon? If there's lemon, I'm gonna squeeze some on. So that lemon ain't been cut, so don't worry. Never mind. So I'm just trying to put this up and everything. It's gonna take 20 minutes. Alright, hurry. Alright, I'm almost done. Alright. So now these two sandwiches is going on a plate. They's being put on a plate. I'm just gonna microwave one sandwich at a time. So now, honestly, I'm gonna do for about like 18 seconds. Just super hot in here a little. So I just cut on the fan just to get more air. It was actually quite hot today, to be honest. Even to probably say hot. So now this sandwich is hot. So like the bread is hot, which I didn't think it would be so hot, to be honest. So I gotta be careful. All right, now I'm gonna get this next sandwich. So, but now this one I'm gonna put in the microwave for like, it's probably like 16 seconds now. So everybody's seeing how the sandwiches was prepared and everything. All right, now it's just time to eat these sandwiches. Oh, it's just so hot. Wowzers. Wow. Wow. So this is really good. Hopefully everything will be really good. So now I gotta see about it. It's called do tastings. I do like sitting right here. I'm gonna sit right here for today. For right now. Alright, trying to hurry. I'm just gonna have to wait a minute. Or just wait a minute. Or whatever. I don't know what to do. Forget about it. Alright, do I want to have it with dipping sauce? Realistically, I'm just gonna eat it. Ooh, how I have it. How I made it. So remember, this is a chicken sandwich. Yummy. Ooh, you think I should put tomatoes on it? I'm not gonna do it right now. You know, that would be really good. So look, I have never seen it. It looks kind of scary. Look like maybe the chicken is gonna, what about the chicken? But see, the tomatoes is good. Then somebody think they always have to put a tomato on. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna eat the food right now how I have it. Try to relax. Because since I already have the food made how I have it, so that is good. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like the food is shocking. I think I have to have a tomato, or I'll go insane if I don't. Have one on. Have the sandwich, grill it. Have it the bread plain. I don't know. But see, like, this sandwich is so good and everything. Look how shocking. Like, I'm telling somebody, this sandwich is very good. The sandwich I say, it tastes very good. And then I can think about if I make a tuna sandwich and everything. Then I've had tuna sandwich with tomato. Then I've ate tuna sandwich without tomato on it. Like a tuna sandwich. Then I've had the tuna sandwich. I put a little bit of butter. Then on the bread. Then I put it in the microwave for a little bit. That was so shocking when I did that. But what about like pizza? Then somebody can just eat cheese pizza. But then somebody might think, oh, they always have to have pepperoni. They could go insane and stuff. We're like, but then what if somebody, like what it is, like I go insane sometimes. I think, oh, I need to have this one. Oh, I had to have it. Oh, I gotta go. I had to have this one. Or like, oh, whatever. Like my brain might think insane and stuff. Or I think, oh, I gotta have this one. No, like it's not funny and stuff. So this looks pretty good. This looks like maybe it's very good. Maybe it costs like $16. And somebody got it and they said they trying the sandwich. Ha! You think maybe it looked like that? But either way, the sandwich is good. Mmm. Ooh, look. This is when I put a little more chicken. Then the other one, I had like a little bit more chicken. Didn't it look healthy? This looks like maybe somebody said low calorie new diet meal. But like this just does look a little healthy and stuff. Like I'm not kidding, like at least like healthy, like if somebody get from the health store already made up and stuff. Look at like in there. Look what's going on. What do you think's going on right there? Now, is that right there on this right there on the side right there? Like right here. Now, is that the chicken or sauce? Or the bread? What that is right there, that's a piece of chicken. How it look. I'm looking at it. Right, this maybe look like maybe Panera bread or like tropical smoothie sandwich. Or maybe even Pollo Tropical if they said they just making good quick takeout sandwiches. Somebody, they run out of whatever food that they had, so somebody made homemade sandwiches, so it's still chicken, somebody can have it. Well, look at the color. Pardon me. But this sandwich is really good and everything. It's very good. Ooh, excuse me. Mmm. Mmm. Alright, I'm gonna do one last. Oh, excuse me. I'm probably gonna try to do one last close up. So that right there is a piece of cheese. So the meat was a bigger piece of meat, so it's a longer piece of the chicken meat. That piece right there. Look, so it's like all on half the chicken, along the whole chicken. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Oh, excuse me. But this sandwich is good and everything. Like, somebody would taste it and like how it tastes and everything. I'm eating it. I like it. I made it. I'm hungry. All I did was combine ingredients and eat. Now I'm eating them all at the same time. Oh, excuse me. Oh, now look. But look how it look a little scary looking. Now look. But it's very, very good. Very yummy. The sandwich is very good. It's just really good. It's given good. Like, it really is given like healthy and stuff. But it's like giving a punch a little bit. But it's like, it doesn't taste like too heavy tasting, which is good. So it's giving like, it's giving really good. And good, it's like giving good and everything. So it tastes like healthy good. So like if somebody like, right, different foods can have different attitudes and different energies and different like tastings of on them and about them and stuff. So there is like healthy food world and everything. So this sandwich is a part of health food world. This is just true because it tastes like it. But somebody could like if somebody's eating like goodly and stuff, like having a smoothie, then somebody can. It's more so like healthy fat. But to think, ooh, excuse me, like healthy, like ooh, healthy, oh, eating healthy. But then somebody says it could be fattening just a little. but still healthy. This is like the sandwich. Because the tropical smoothie tastes like that. It's different health tastings. It's like the tropical smoothie is like healthy, but it's good, but maybe it's a little fattening. But I'm not saying that the food is fattening, but it's the healthy tasting of it. It's giving like soft, fat, healthy food. So if somebody say, oh, health food, eating healthy, oh, is that good or whatever? Or somebody said, oh, now things is not to think that or whatever, but that's the energy, like healthy eating. So like the tropical smoothie is health food. So, but they food is good and everything. But Publix food is health food. This is like Publix chicken. So they got their food set like it's healthy. That shit is not fake. That's just not fake. So, but this sandwich is still good and everything. Mmm. So, like, that sandwich was really good. So, like, the Starbucks, that sandwich could be on Starbucks menu if Starbucks have food. So, somebody going saying it's kind of, like, healthy and it tastes good. It tastes healthy and it tastes good. So, if somebody have that with a nice, like, coffee drink or nice water, good water, or maybe a nice tea. But depending on how somebody feel, they could maybe have hot tea with that sandwich. Somebody might want cold tea. How I feel, I would want to have cold tea with how I feel and everything. So people, the food helps. Ooh, excuse me, or the fly. But food helps refuel somebody and can reshape somebody's energy and like reshape somebody's mind and like the energy feeling to give somebody a boost, or if somebody want to try to relax maybe, or like feel a certain way. That's why I'm saying, that's why I think I go like insane and stuff with the food a little. I think, do I want to maybe put it on the pan or whatever, like get it like, what would you say, like grilled? No, I'm thinking about something else really quickly. I just thought about something. But I think like, do I want to put it on the pan? Do I want it to be grilled? Do I want to put tomatoes? Just because like, I know like if I did that, that's good, but I know the sandwich is good if I just eat it like the brain like plainly, like not being grilled. But then I think, I'll do that. Let me put it out. Sometimes, not horribly, but then it's still just a little and stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's like you kind of like have to just keep eating. How much food would somebody ever eat? Like it's like also with the pizza. There's how many different types of pizzas. But at the same time, somebody could think, it's different types of pizza. But somebody could think, pizza would just be maybe just pizza, which is still pizza. But then what it is, if somebody know about, look, I'm just going to say this. So somebody already know is pizza exists and it's already different pizza restaurants and different tastings of pizza. If somebody ever have some pizza, somebody could still be eating pizza, but one pizza box, somebody eat pizza from out the one box, it might taste different from pizza from out the other pizza box. Because maybe both of them pizzas, maybe the one pizza place is from one pizza restaurant and the other pizza restaurant is a different restaurant, but it's its own pizza restaurant, but maybe the taste of the pizza tastes different from the other restaurant, but it's both pieces of pizza, but they's both good and everything. Then somebody think, dang, do they want to get pizza from the one restaurant? Do they want to get pizza from them? Then even still, if they get the one pizza, they not good, but that is good. But then what would anybody ever have to do in order to be able to eat all the food? But do you know what I mean? That's why I'm saying everything's so shocking. That's why if anybody eat anything, it's shocking. If somebody cooks some food, it's shocking. If somebody go out to eat for food, that's shocking. What about right now? I just ate a chicken sandwich. Here I made it. There was already food here, and I grabbed it and I put it on a paper plate and started putting all the ingredients together, all the food ingredients. But maybe I didn't just go out to eat at a restaurant, but I still had food here. But then I was just about to say, but just because I didn't go out to eat to a restaurant don't mean that I dislike eating at a restaurant. But what it is, that's not what it is. I don't know what's going to go on and stuff. I don't know what this thinking stuff is going to be, or if things is going to happen with any people and stuff or whatever. But even still, whether I said that because maybe if it seems like something might would be or whatever, or maybe something, or maybe things might be away or not. Even still, I said that, even still. But what I was really trying to say and / still trying to say is there's so much food and everything. So somebody just got to take a deep breath and eat what they's eating. And cook whatever food they's cooking. And just try to do that. Because my energy, I just go insane and stuff. Somebody else might, not. But maybe somebody else feels shocked and sometimes maybe. I don't know. What about the coffee drinks and stuff? Then I could think, oh, should I get plain coffee? What about sugar? Maybe what about whipped cream? Should I get ice? Then I could get it all whipped up and stuff like the frappes. So it make like a milkshake, like, or something that done got shaken up or whatever. All the frappe stuff. But then somebody get frozen coffee. How much coffee somebody drinking and stuff? So how much would somebody ever have to live in order to eat all the food? What would somebody ever do for all the food that ever exists to even ever cook up each day or ever have any type of food ever? But to ever eat just one maybe food dish, even though somebody knows it's already so many food dishes, but there's all food dishes. Food meals. So how many food meals will somebody ever eat? And then somebody could think of so many food meals that will ever be already on their own for somebody to eat already. Even for real. So then how and ever when would somebody ever eat all the meals? Then somebody could know that could happen. So how long would the stuff go on? Then somebody could think some stuff is going to go on and everything, things is going to happen. That's why this stuff going to be shocking and stuff. Then what about Thanksgiving? That's shocking if somebody do the same tradition for years. That's supposed to happen. Then people, some people can change up their tradition for their family, but it's still a tradition because they still living. And then even as if somebody was alive the day before Thanksgiving, they still living. That's when somebody will think, what should they think or whatever, maybe. What the hell? Or is it anything like that or whatever, thinking or whatever, arguing stuff or even thinking up anything? What the hell would anybody think or whatever? What the hell? What I think everything is shocking, but I think there's certain times that are set like something is shocking going on. What about Christmas Day? That's supposed to be the day to open up all the Christmas gifts. But what about December 1st and December 2nd, December 3rd and December 4th? Somebody say maybe all those days was good. What the hell? But the day maybe Christmas Day, then what goes on Christmas Day? But somebody would still say Christmas Day, December 25th is good. But December 1st was very good. Somebody say, oh yeah, December 1st. Oh, somebody feels so good. Then what happened? What about December 10th? What about December 6th? What about the 12th day of December? What about Christmas Eve? What about New Year's Eve, December 31st? What about that day? What about New Year's Day? What about then it turned into New Year? What about if it's somebody's birthday? What about that? What if it's rainy? What if it's a rainy day? What about that? What if it's not maybe a holiday, but it's the day? But somebody would still feel good. But when is something shocking? Is there always something going on? And then even if anybody could say, oh, things could be said a certain way, what will go on? But what happened earlier and stuff, like I was watching my videos and everything, I felt good and everything. But certain things I would talk about, it depends on how I feel. If I were to try to listen to myself, I would say, oh, I'm just going to I would not do that right now. Or if I watch some of the videos. Because like it would make me feel like wow and stuff, and I would go insane and stuff. That's what I mean. Like the one video I posted that I wore the sunglasses, I don't know if anybody's seen that. I don't remember all the stuff I said in that video. And I'm not gonna watch it back even if it seems shocking, because I'll start going insane and stuff. I'll feel like wow and stuff. It's too shocking. Like it's not funny or whatever. So I don't know, but now I'm just trying to change my thinking. I'm just trying to think I can't help how somebody exists regardless of who they are. But I don't have to think anything negative. I don't have to. Then I could think, if anything's so not good, somebody would just be set for the racism and have reactions from people's skin color. Because the stuff out here has not been regular. So if somebody like drive one of them cars, or if somebody's around out here, it just seemed like ooh or whatever or not good, because maybe somebody might be one of them people things that's not regular. And now it's getting like hotter and stuff, and the stuff is not good and stuff. And now like it's the end of the month, and it's been shocking outside and stuff already for hours and stuff with whatever helicopter stuff that ain't never gone on out here for real like that or something on some regular. What the hell? Then I think it ain't even nothing going on. But then like I open the door and stuff and it does smell like fire outside and stuff. And then the stuff is still not regular or whatever with whatever people things. But forget about that junk. That's what I'm trying to say. There was just more so horror setting things. If anything, with things that's just not good, forget about the junk. But look, now I'm getting a phone call. I'm going to try to talk really quickly. So the call ended and stuff. I don't know if the phone like hung up. Give me a minute. Look at me on the phone. Look at my fucking breasts. Damn bitch. Move it. Ooh. 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 Oh, private information. Well, wow. Well, you see it. What if I played Call of Duty game while I'm on this phone? I look fat. Fat. Look at me holding the phone. Look how fat my hand look. Do I look threatening? Let me try to act like I'm being threatening. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sawmill. Sawmill. That is not even funny. I like to kill confirm. Kill confirm. Alright everybody, I'm live streaming. Double live stream. So if somebody is a subscriber, they can see what I'm doing on this phone. All my subscribers. So I'm a little nerd and everything a little. So subscribers. Nerdy. Nerdy. Nerd. Ooh, so remember my subscribers, don't worry, you can see the video, but I'm still on here right now. So you got double pictures. That is not even funny. So I don't know what gun I'm gonna use, but I'm doing kill confirmed and stuff. I'm gonna use a ROS gun. That marijuana gummy, I had marijuana gummy. Damn, like my stomach is fucking up or whatever. Alright, remember this shit is on this phone and stuff. I gotta fucking try to do this. I'm still doing this stuff. But I'm playing this relaxing stuff. Because sometimes this stuff is too shocking. So it's just best to just try to just kill the people. If you can do it and stuff. So, you know, like, what I would just say, like, I know it's a shooting game, and I just try and shoot whoever. Sometimes the stuff is shocking or whatever. I just say, let me try and shoot them. But look at this thing. I don't know how to fucking do it or whatever. I don't fucking know or whatever. Look at this junk. What the hell? I don't know what the hell to do. You can forget about it. I'm just fucking kidding. No, I don't have time or whatever. They got the shit going insane or whatever. What the hell? I try to play this to relax it a little. I like casual shooting. Sometimes like the stuff is not horrible or whatever. But I just want to relax. I like shooting the guns and stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like I like to play, I like to shoot the gun. So when I shoot somebody, like I just like doing the commies and the weapons, but I don't think, oh, like arguing what somebody's doing or whatever the fuck, or arguing somebody's score stuff. Look, I'm not even fucking doing this shit a certain way.
Friendly airstrike incoming. Airstrike is ready. Counter UAV.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Counter UAV up. Line. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Online.
You think that sound threatening?
Counter UAV is up. Good work.
What the hell? I'm just fucking kidding. Wow. What the hell? What the hell?
Enemy UAV spotted.
Look at him trying to get me. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What the hell? What the hell?
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Alright, subscribers, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's it. So, everybody have a good day. Alright? Alright. That's it. So, thanks, subscribers. Enjoy the video. Alright. Don't worry, try to relax it. And always pray and know that that is good. So, thanks, subscribers. Alright. Alright. Subscriber. 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 Yeah, but I like my subscribers. If I did YouTube and everything, which I'm doing now, but I'm recording a video first, and I'm gonna try to put on the YouTube. But my stuff will be good and everything. So I'm gonna be giving out more prizes and stuff. So guys, just try to remember I'm gonna do another drop. So, but it ain't gonna be right now. It's gonna be right in 10 more seconds. So everybody click down on the website access code PASS. You supposed to download that 2 months ago. Now everybody that already got their pass, now they done got the draw. So, but now it's gonna be a shipment. So it's just a drop. Now it's gonna be a shipment. That's gonna be tomorrow. So somebody gonna have to wait. So now it's gonna be shipment tomorrow. So yeah, but I'm still trying to give away gifts and stuff for my subscribers. I'm gonna try to give out like YouTube cards. So, and I'm gonna try to like talk to one of my subscribers and everything. And so my one subscriber emailed me, so I'm gonna get back to the email that they sent, but I've been like typing it up. So my one subscriber, I've been read the email and everything. I'm just trying to give full description about everything. So I still had an email and stuff. I'm gonna send it probably in another 20 minutes. So actually, I'm gonna send it now. So I just sent out the email. So my one subscriber that emailed me, so I got your email. So now check your email box and everything, your email, and now you'll see the email I sent you. So read that and everything, and you'll see everything. But yeah, then like I have some subscribers trying to trying to send message on questionnaires and stuff, but the stuff is not loading. So I see that there's questions, but but the questions are not loading on the messenger square and stuff. So I'm not able to see any questions. That is not fake. So I'm trying to get about that and everything. So I'm gonna work on that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get it now. Yeah. Alright, so now, like, I just access more questions. So I'm gonna, like, do that goodly. So I see all the questions. I already answered all of them. Alright, subscribers, that's about the end of the video and stuff. Ooh, I got a bite on my hand. Wow, subscribers, so that's about this video and stuff. That's about the end of it. So, yeah, so my 5 subscribers, stuff's gonna go on and stuff with my 5 subscribers that I got. So now only if they's good and stuff. So this is just not fake. I'm not thinking stuff is horrible or whatever. You can forget about this stuff. So my first 5 subscribers do have certain thinkings I got. So they all probably have certain stuff they got going on, and that's it. So one of them is probably from a different country. Then they probably speak a different language also. But they's good. Then I do have a subscriber speaking English. That's their main language, and I have subscribers speak English, and then they speak another language. So they speak 2 languages. So that's good. So my subscribers pretty good. They know different stuff and everything, and that's about it. So anything else? Like pretty much my subscribers is good and everything. If they understand what I'm saying, they're gonna go insane. If I have any subscriber that done watch all my videos, they're gonna go insane. They already done went insane, and they probably already shocking. That shit is probably not fake. But I know I do have subscribers. They do like my videos and stuff. So they see my videos and they make them feel good. So my subscribers that feel good, that is really good. That honestly and stuff, because the stuff is shocking. But if somebody's a subscriber, just keep looking at all the videos I'm watching and stuff. So I'm uploading videos. I'm uploading different videos to my journals every day. No, I'm uploading videos to the little playlists and stuff. So, but some of them I even so just try to look at all of them. And even if you don't watch all of them, at least you see some of them is shocking. Somebody will go insane and stuff. If they look at all of that, something will start happening to somebody. That is not fake. So I've been looking at a lot of Brazilian meat cooking. They chop up all the meat and everything, put on the grill. And now it's just looking good and everything. And I'm watching different countries' food stuff still. And some of the stuff ain't good. But that stuff gonna get done up and stuff. But some of the stuff is not good. And that is not good. But they stuff all the country places that's gonna get done up or whatever gonna get done up. So the India country stuff gonna happen out there. And the Russia country stuff gonna go on. And then it's one more country that's something is gonna go on. Which country? It's gonna be that Korea country. All them country stuff gonna go on in them countries. The North South Korea stuff, the India area, and then that Russia area, stuff gonna happen out all them places. But now all that Serbia stuff, that's Russian stuff. Forget about that junk. Ain't nobody supposed to say that stuff or whatever. But they stuff gonna get done up and stuff. And then all that Kyrgyzstan stuff, all that's Russian. All that's Russia. And then that Poland, that's Russia. Now that Austria, now that's Russia and stuff. That's all Russia. But that stuff gonna get done up and stuff. So just because places stuff gonna happen, don't mean that the stuff is not gonna go on. So somebody think, oh, something going on or something is happening, that means somebody gotta think the stuff is only horrible or whatever, or that means, oh, the stuff's only not good or whatever. Or somebody gotta think it's just attitudes like, oh, or whatever. That's not just to think that maybe. Because somebody might could think that in that city or whatever or something. But it's not just that for real. So, but all the Russia areas, it's different areas and stuff now that's like turning to the Russia and stuff. I'm not going to pull up the map and stuff. So, but there's going to be certain places, it's all Russia and stuff. So the whole Russia area stuff going to happen. And a whole bunch of stuff is going to happen from out that India country. And then stuff's going to happen out that the Korea country area. That shit is not good. But if any of them people from out of there were to see this video, I don't know if they would believe it or whatever. Because the stuff is just be on the phone or whatever. But I believe the stuff I'm saying is not fake. But even in my energy, if I think about all the stuff to think, oh, something might happen or whatever, I think the stuff will be for horror. It would be shocking. But if somebody think that the India stuff would be horror, if the Russia stuff go on, that would be horror or whatever. But don't nobody want to guess that. But that's what I'm saying, stuff gonna happen. So, but just because somebody think or say, oh, stuff might happen, it's not just to maybe just think, oh, people only cussing negative, or thinking like, ooh, or whatever only. If things might will go on, that's what I'm trying to say. But what it really is things is just, it's probably just to say shocking. And then that Korea stuff, that ain't good or whatever. That is just not funny. They stuff is not actual. They shit is not good. They don't like McDonald's, and they don't even like people that's Chinese. So they don't even like Chinese people. They don't like China. But China is good. And that shit is not fake. What the hell? That's not fake. But they don't even like McDonald's. But even still, it's the thing also about the country area region. So over there, that ain't funny and stuff. Then all that whole Russia stuff and all the new places now that's been said, oh, it's going to be pretty much to say it's Russia. And then the whole Russia get done up and stuff. That don't mean somebody thinking it's going to be horrible or whatever stuff going to happen. Because if people is going to be existing out, then they's going to be living. And if somebody's good, then they will be living good. What it is, this stuff is just, it's just to say stuff's going to happen up and stuff. That's really what is to be said and everything. It's just not fake. But even still, if anything was ever shocking, if the stuff were to go on, the stuff would be shocking. And that's not fucking fake. But that Russia stuff, that shit is not good or whatever now. But they gonna get done up, stuff gonna happen and stuff. What about that India stuff? The India country stuff, if the stuff go on, that shit is not funny what they saw. They shit is just not good. And somebody gotta fucking know that shit. They shit is not actual. I'm not gonna fucking explain the junk. The shit is horrible. That shit is not good. It's not actual. It's more so horror or whatever. But not even want to cuss or whatever. That's what I'm trying to say. The stuff is more so not even actual. It's more so horror for horrible. But somebody don't want to even think, if they say a word, to just even try to maybe explain for something to think that they thinking hateful off the word. That's what I'm trying to say. The things is just not good at all. I'm not trying to cuss or whatever. That shit is not fake. But the Indian shit is horrible. The things that's out there, they is not good. It's they energy thing is not good. But because they set like they from out that the area, country area, the land area, that whole land area is a horror ass land area. That is not fake. But the people things that they make like it's from out of there, they's not good. If somebody said that them Indians, all them Indian things, how they look like they make like the people from out the Mumbai and the New Delhi look. If somebody said all them people things was out in the California and they was filled and is just, oh, if somebody think about California, it's all them Indian things, somebody would say, oh well, they not gonna go there or whatever. Or somebody say, oh well, or whatever. Or somebody say, ooh, or something, probably not want to go out there. Even if somebody might would see out there a little, but then if somebody think, oh, it's just them things out there, then somebody say, oh, well, or something. Now, that ain't funny. What the hell? That's what I'm saying. But then what if somebody ever seen California? What the hell? Then what would somebody think? But then what if somebody say, oh, but what if all the Indian things was there? Then somebody say, oh, whatever, oh, well, or something. What the hell? What the hell? That's when the shit is not even actual. Then somebody think the things ain't even regular or whatever. It's more so just maybe not good or something. What the hell? Because even still, somebody might not ever argue about no Indian people lookings or some shit even. But somebody might have just seen the things that's not regular. This shit's not good. And I'm not going to keep saying about it or whatever. The shit's just not fake. I try to look at the things and the shit's just not good. It ain't good. But now somehow it didn't happen or whatever with all that Russia stuff. So that whole land area and everywhere ain't going to be good or whatever. So stuff going to go on. And that shit is not funny. So I don't know what the hell's going to go on with that. You can forget about it. That shit is not funny. Yeah, I didn't even know what to say, but I know the shit would not be funny. And it wouldn't even be funny. But the stuff ain't gonna be funny. Even if the stuff do happen, even if it is shocking, the shit would be unbelievable. I don't even know if people would say anything or whatever. I don't know what the hell's gonna go on. But then that Korea thing, that shit is just not even good or whatever. They don't like Japanese people. They don't like anywhere really. They don't even like their own country area really that much. But maybe some of them do. But either way, the shit is not good out there, and they shit is not that good. But they shit is gonna get done up and stuff, and then people gonna be good out there and stuff. And people's gonna be from out of there kinda, or something's gonna go on. So that's why I say stuff's gonna happen or whatever, but shit ain't gonna be funny and stuff. Then if they have a paper factory in New York, all the paper in New York gonna be made out the Indians. That's horrible. That's the horrible ass things. Or whatever. For horrible. What the hell did I even just say? What the hell? All the paper that's gonna be made in New York is gonna be made out the horrible ass Indian things that make like days from out that Mumbai. But what it is them Indian things. If them things was anywhere and somebody said they made like days from out of anywhere, it'd be horrible. So wherever Indian things and stuff. So now somehow they just said like maybe it's to say they's Indians. What the hell? But all the paper in New York gonna be made out the Indians. I don't know how long that shit's gonna go on. So they're gonna have a paper factory and the paper will be made out of the Indians. So what do you think that would be like or something? Then the QVC, they're going to be selling Indians and stuff. They're going to be selling Indian people. Then they're going to have all the Indian stuff be packaged up. All the Indian peoples. So they're going to have different packages. So people going to say, oh, they food stuff they doing up the Indians and stuff. They got they packaging, like they brand stuff for the Indians. Like they company stuff to sell the Indians and stuff. So people put them in the oven. Then somebody say, oh yeah, they brand stuff. They got the Indians and stuff. Get they stuff. They got the day recipe stuff for the Indians. Oh, get theirs. They gonna sell the stuff or whatever. The Indian stuff. The Indian people thanks for the racism stuff. That shit is not funny. But that shit is not good. Then somebody don't know if this shit is actual. That's why I say if stuff was to go on with them Indians, maybe somebody just think about it as more so a horror happening. A horror happening. So then somebody don't have to think, oh, arguing or whatever. It's more so horror. Then even maybe the Indians, maybe they would say, oh yeah, something like that would be horror. What the hell? That's when somebody could think, if anything negative, it's just the racism. What the hell? But that's still shocking. But that shit is not funny. What do you think will go on here in Florida? I think out here it'd be multiple happenings. Just how things in general, if somebody were to think, okay, how will things go here? What will go on here if things were to happen up, or if things could ever go on? What could ever go on? If somebody were to even think what could go on, even in a general thinking, to think, oh yeah, how everything would be like general about it. There's so much stuff. It's a lot of different happenings, but that's what's happening. So if it's with the racism, I believe the stuff will still be the same. It would be different stuff happening. But it's all happening. So it's a matter of everything that would be set, and that's what would be happening. So then everything will seem regular or general. But people here still live good. That's what I'm saying. Things here is already set good. Even if somebody think in a regular thinking, to think every day or just in general about maybe they're gonna do this, okay, they're gonna do that. Even like that. So if anything negative, it's just the racism and stuff. But they gonna have a lot of stuff going on and stuff a little bit probably. It's probably not fake. So, but it's just too shocking. Oh, excuse me, but this shirt I've had since like I was probably like 18 years old. So since like 2017, 2016, 2017. Maybe 2017, 2016, 2017. I remember when I was like smaller. Like small really actually. Now my body is like puffed up and everything. But this shirt still fits me. So but this shirt is really good and everything. I like the shirt. It's really good and super comfy. And these shorts I've had on, these blue shorts I've had for years and everything. They're so big and stuff. I actually might have had these since I was even younger. Like young, maybe. Maybe. To be honest. Like they fall off and stuff. They fit. I still wear them and stuff. They still comfy. Then the one Reebok shorts I got. I remember I got them. I couldn't even fit them. I said, oh, but I got them. But I didn't try them on at the store and stuff. Then I said, dang. Then I got all small and everything. Then I was like, slip right into them. I said, dang. But now I can't fit them now at all, probably. It would be very tight. So now them is tight. Then I had a nice ass pair of good ass sweatpants. They's too tight now. I was really small. Now I done got bigger and stuff and my body is puffed up. Like my arms are puffed up a little. Like look how my arm looks. It's just puffed up a little. Like my arm. But it looks small a little, but it's more so puffed up and stuff. So I think if I end this video, I'm going to try to take a break from my phone because I did have marijuana gummy. So I try to take a break. I'll probably charge this phone up since it's like probably needs a little charging and I'll try to relax it. Look at that dog over there. But thankfully that food was good. But yeah, Starbucks, they supposed to have a restaurant, but it's still Starbucks now could be what somebody wanted to be. But somebody can still think about it with how they're gonna get by. I don't know what's gonna go on now. They might try to bring population back and stuff. But what it is, they have stuff said. If stuff go on, how is somebody supposed to say it? They gotta think they's acting like whoever. What the hell? That's why the stuff ain't funny or whatever. But that shit is not funny either. Cause then somebody could think, what the hell is somebody talking about? If everybody already know what they got or whatever. Somebody know how to do stuff. Everybody's know however, but that's not anybody's attitude or not. But I don't know. So I just have to pray to God and everything. But I'm just thinking different thinkings and everything, and like guessing different thinking stuff that might could go on. Or think, oh, if maybe this and that will go on, what will go on? Right, like I thought about like Palm Bay Charter School, then they made like everybody kid had to be at a Palm Bay Charter School. And everything. That's shocking. That's one of the most shocking stuff. So if anything go on, the stuff gonna have to be set like more so like that and stuff. But I think it's gonna be like new, like different stuff a little maybe. Because they just supposed to do like the Palm Bay Charter for how the stuff is still. And if stuff were to happen up and everything with the population, that shit is not fake. So the Palm Bay Charter is supposed to be Palm Bay Charter School. It's supposed to say Palm Bay Charter School, and every kid that's in Palm Bay go to the Palm Bay Charter School. So every child in the city would be enrolled. So it's not even a thing arguing that. So that's what will go on, but that's gonna be a shocking happening. So it's not horrible to think to say that. I'm saying this now, so that would be shocking. So they have to decide how they're gonna have everything be with that. And remember, I believe the colors should be red, white, blue, and black for the Palm Bay Charter School. And then anybody at the Palm Bay Charter School, they have to have a red car, white car, blue car, or a black car in order to pick up their kid. But somebody has to pick up their kid. It's got to be somebody parent, the kid actual parent or something for sure, that's set to pick up their kid. It ain't gonna be different people and stuff. So if anything, they gonna, however the stuff go with all the paperwork and everything being specific and stuff, they gonna have to make set who gonna pick up the kid, how the stuff gonna go and stuff. It's supposed to be simple. Like, there's supposed to be probably like 40 kids to a classroom. They supposed to at least do 40. If it ain't gonna be 40 kids, it might would be 20 to 40 maybe students probably. But how many people would live in Palm Bay now? I'm gonna say a guessing, even still, to think for maybe population of students that would be at the school. To think in total, there'd probably be 20 million students. If this is at least even still like a fuller talking about that, to think to happen up soon, it'd be for sure 20 million students. Even to think for total population, I could say for an example. So it'd be like 20 million students. So but it's supposed to be however many people they truly do decide to be in the classroom for each class. But it's supposed to be a teacher and a teacher's assistant. So just because all the school stuff, if anybody's a teacher, somebody know it's very shocking and a lot can go on. So the teacher's assistant can be for shocking, but it's not to think, it's just maybe only somebody to think it's not good or something. It's an actual position that's good. That could be good. If it were to ever exist and people were to think about it, so it could be said that that position could be labeled good. So that would happen. So it'd be a teacher, then there'd be teacher's assistant. That's how it would really be in the classroom, probably, for sure. At least for this first happening, talking about this now. To say for the Palm Bay Charter to happen up, and if it were to happen up, and everything. So that's pretty much it and stuff. And then they're gonna have lunch and stuff. I think for the classroom, they should do all the same color. So the teacher gotta wear, but the teacher's supposed to wear a different color from the students. That shit is not fake. That's why people gonna go insane. But somebody know a whole bunch of stuff gonna go on. But that's gonna happen. So let's say I was in kindergarten, I wear all white, then the teacher gonna wear red. So it depends and stuff. Now what about the grade level? Let's say what about they say people that's, let's say they do by, you think they do by, right? How would they say anything? Would they say grade? Would they say grade level? Would they just say level 1? Would they say tier learning 1? Would they say learning level 2? Right? What would be said and everything? But even still, somebody think the classroom, right? And somebody could think, okay, but what was I about to say? No, I done forgot. Oh well, I don't remember. But this teacher stuff, and then the parking stuff is supposed to be said and stuff. So they not supposed to have too much stuff going on. If they had an aftercare, it's gonna be at the school. So all the students will still be at the Palm Bay Charter, but they not doing, oh, this kid is this age, oh, they's this age, oh, they's this grade level. Go over here, this grade level, go over there. They can still have that, but the whole educare or the whole aftercare proximity area is aftercare stuff. Or they's not gonna have that go on. They might would try to do it, then they're going to say they're not going to have it. I don't think they're going to have it. Now, but somebody would ever know that shit would ever go on. The aftercare at the Palm Bay Charter. Now, you think that would ever go on? Well, it would ever go on. But no, this is what I think for the Palm Bay Charter. Maybe it would ever go on. Maybe. But what if somebody said, maybe at the Palm Bay Charter, that's not what's going to go on? What the hell? Then you think somebody say that's horrible? What about if somebody work at a hospital? Do somebody say, oh, if they get off of work 40 minutes later than they regular time, they's in aftercare? Now, what if somebody said, oh, maybe they might not say that. Maybe they would just say, oh, they wouldn't say that. They just saying, oh, they just after they time that they usually leave. It's after they time. That's all. So maybe just say, oh, no, it's not aftercare. They were in aftercare years ago. Aftercare is good. They just saying, oh, they just got off work 40 minutes later. Would somebody have to say they's in aftercare? And then even if somebody didn't, is they thinking aftercare horrible? So if it ain't no aftercare at the school, that don't mean that aftercare is horrible. I don't think they supposed to have it there. If it were to go on, if it could ever go on. But I think what things that's gonna happen, they just need to do everybody get picked up. So that now the stuff is just car loop and stuff. That shit is not fake. Nobody's doing any of the aftercare stuff with how the stuff is going. But they gonna have the aftercare at the Palm Bay Charter. So now somebody gotta think, how the hell is it gonna go? Because it is gonna go on. But it will. But there's gonna be time it's only gonna be that car loop and stuff. That shit is not funny. What the hell? So I don't know what the hell the stuff gonna be. But then what else? But then with the aftercare, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to try to talk about that now. It's too shocking. Alright, I'm going to try to think about it. If the video cut off, I'll try to force myself to think about it and make another one. So I'm going to try to think about it. What would go on at the aftercare at the Palm Bay Charter? If there was aftercare at the Palm Bay Charter, what would go on? So they just gotta have all the students grouped together and stuff. But they gotta stop all that learning stuff. They gonna make that shit educational and stuff. That shit is not fake. You think they gonna have toys and stuff? I don't know how the hell they gonna do it, but they gonna do it educational. Then they would still do it freely. Like open. So, but then that shit is not good. That shit is not good, the Palm Bay Charter stuff. I don't know how they're gonna have it set. But I think they would ever have aftercare go on there. But I think when this stuff happened, people gonna have to pick up their kid when the stuff is going on. So when the end of the school day is done, that's it. Then everybody leave. But the teachers gotta stay. Now that all the teachers finna fucking be staying and stuff. That's aftercare, maybe. That shit is not fake. That's what I'm saying. Now with the school stuff, all the students supposed to be gone at the time. So it's gonna be that car loop. That shit is just, that's an honest saying for what I think will go on to say, oh, they saying Palm Bay Charter School and everything. Even honestly talking about it now, it's just supposed to be everybody get picked up and stuff for the car loop and stuff, or at the car loop, however, whatever they would describe to say, like, for everybody to get picked up and stuff by a vehicle, a car. So that shit is not fake. So who the fuck gonna do that? So somebody gonna have to fucking orchestrate that stuff. That shit is not fake. But whoever do that, that's a new position working. That shit is not fake. So, but now how do everybody get to the school? They gotta do what? What do you think? What do you think? How you think everybody should get to the school? You think it's just, oh, a parent just dropped their kid off, same like the car loop and stuff like that? Or what do you think? I don't know what the hell the stuff's gonna fucking be. But the stuff is gonna be too shocking. I don't know. But realistically, that Palm Bay Charter stuff, that ain't gonna be funny. But they not gonna do the stuff funny. The whole school is supposed to be inside. I think the whole school happening is supposed to be inside. Then they supposed to have a playground, and the playground's supposed to be outside. Anything with any school activity, it's pretty much indoors. They might would have areas outside in the space and stuff. That might would be true and everything. To think just because what it is, the Palm Bay Charter is going to be good and everything. The Palm Bay Charter School. The school is going to be good. Right? That school would be good. But the school is supposed to be inside, indoors. Then when it's time for everybody to go and stuff, then everybody be outside. That's how the stuff gonna be. But the teachers, when it's time for them students to leave and stuff, however they gonna say that, once it's the end of the day for the students, that's it. It ain't no, oh, the student gotta go back or whatever to the class or something. So they gonna have the stuff set there orchestrated. So, but they gonna be set and stuff. The stuff gonna be set. That's what I'm saying. So they gonna have people, wherever position stuff somebody in, that's it and stuff. But now with the stuff or whatever, it ain't to think somebody just think they looking to argue so much only or whatever, or thinking, oh, somebody get fired. That's it. Because everything still just keep going on and on no matter what. So, well, what will ever go on? That's when somebody say, oh, well, whatever go on or whatever. Then if whatever go on, then what will somebody say? What the hell? What the hell did that even mean? But something is going on. Something is going to go on. Alright, I'm going to try to clean up this counter and stuff really quick. But realistically, it's supposed to be the Palm Bay Charter. That's just still not fake. But I don't think the stuff's supposed to be in whatever horrible condition stuff. Or whatever not normalized energy stuff. But even if they do keep that stuff a little, it ain't supposed to be horrible or whatever. I don't know. But now nobody want to think they don't feel good or whatever. The stuff ain't supposed to be oh, well, or whatever. They trying to make the stuff seem a certain way, but it ain't good at all. What the hell? It's not supposed to be to think that. for a thing like, oh, well, whatever. It's just supposed to not be good. But to say, oh, well, not, or something, I don't know. Only got a few more minutes of talking time. I gotta hurry. But realistically, like, the Palm Bay Charter is simple. But they will probably ever had an aftercare there. So that shit is not fake or whatever. They gonna have 10 strikes, you're out. But that shit won't be fake or whatever. Then the student gotta wait like however much a period of time to re-enroll or whatever back in the aftercare or whatever. Cause would a kid, if the kid's so horrible, then would the kid still be at the school? Or if a kid get in trouble at the aftercare, they still enrolled at the school. So somebody's still at the school. This is just to think more so if somebody got in trouble or whatever. They do 10 strikes, you're out. So they have to try to let the kid get back or whatever if the parents say they're gonna have to put their kid in aftercare. But now the aftercare is only if somebody need to be in aftercare. So if somebody exists out and they try to force themselves to be in the aftercare and they's not even good, it would not be good. So that's pretty much that and stuff. So like, I don't know. So but the Palm Bay Charter, that's not funny and stuff. So the teacher's supposed to be at the school 2 hours before everybody get there, all the students. So that shit is not fake. Realistically, even honestly, now if they had a Palm Bay Charter, if it's end of the school day, once the teacher drop the students off, however the stuff go and stuff, that's it and stuff. But then like this teacher's gotta like, they's on a time schedule and stuff about everything. Everything is on a set time schedule. So now it's not like, oh, the bitch acting like the bitch having so much fun knitting or something. That's not how the stuff is at the Palm Bay Charter, really. But maybe that stuff will go on. Will that be somebody's attitude? It's not to think, if I'm saying certain sayings and stuff, it's not to think if anything was a certain way, to say, oh, maybe something else is going on, to think that whatever else some might would be is not good or whatever. It's not to think, oh, something is not good. I'm just trying to think to say what might be somebody's attitude or what might the energies would be like or whatever. But how the stuff's gonna be there or whatever, I don't know what the hell the stuff's gonna be. But the stuff ain't gonna be funny. So everything's supposed to be pretty much Palm Bay Charter and stuff. But that shit is not going to be good. I don't know how they're going to do the stuff or whatever. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, pardon me. But it's pretty much the Palm Bay Charter. But that shit is not funny. That Palm Bay Charter. Palm Bay Charter School. Palm Bay Charter School. But they gonna have that stuff shocking. That shit is not fake. I think the whole school gotta be inside. Then if it's anything outside, then people still go outside. So people still gonna be able to go outside. Like for recess and any type of activity that might be to go outside. Even if it's to deal with maybe even in the class or not. You think they're going to say, oh, the teacher say this and that. No, now the teacher's only supposed to be in the classroom only. Teaching. So if anything, it's just anything go on with the teacher is in the classroom. That's realistically that. You think they're going to make like they got whatever lounge area stuff? They're going to still have that. It ain't to think the stuff ain't going to be, certain stuff ain't going to be just because somebody might say, oh, it's Palm Bay Charter School. The school is still good. The Palm Bay Charter School is good. So teachers gonna have like they lounge area stuff, but they really gonna be in a classroom. Then if it's any like the teachers really only gonna be seen doing anything like for the teachers, like that they set like being teachers. So that's the energy a teacher gonna be in as a teacher and everything there. That shit is not fake. So that ain't gonna be funny. So, and I'm still talking about all this. So what else might we even go on or whatever? But the Palm Bay Charter, they supposed to have some men be teachers. If not, then would no man ever be a teacher? Then there wouldn't be no men teachers. But if any men could be teachers, then they will have men teachers at that school. So because now somebody done seen all the security stuff at the schools, they gonna have to have some type of security people be at the school. They at least gonna have to have 2 or at least. I don't know what the hell's gonna go on. But the Palm Bay Charter, the whole school gonna be white. Then the school will be blue. Then the school will be seen to be red. And then the school will be seen black. So all those colors will be seen. That's it. Anything the teacher got is going to be those colors. Anything the teacher have is going to be red, white, blue, or black. And black or black. Have all the colors, one of the colors, multiple of the colors. But that's the color scheme. That's it. Same with the food. So all the food will either be white, the food will be red, the food will be blue, the food will be black. The trays will be blue or red, black, white. That's the colors. Same with the silverware. But if it's any racism gonna go on, if they have any people do up the food at the Palm Bay Charter, it's just supposed to be the racism people. Then a person that's living with skin color is supposed to be the manager. If they still had the food settings be like that, to think it's a manager and then it's the people doing up the food, like as the workers. But still the manager's supposed to be like operating up and stuff about all of the food and stuff still. So the school day, now the mornings is supposed to be like the morning. So now if anybody say anytime in the morning, they don't need to feel the rush to energy. So even if someone's early in the morning, somebody don't need to feel like they got to rush to think about that, or if any time in the morning. So with the Palm Bay Charter School, the school day is supposed to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. So now 8 o'clock is going to be fresh still. So 8 o'clock is still early, but it's a shocking time. It's supposed to be like throw a bomb or somebody. It's just unbelievable. So 8 o'clock is just supposed to be the time that the school start. Then the school's supposed to let out probably at 4, around 4 to 4:20, 4:15. But the stuff, however, the car loop stuff gonna go for the pickup, that stuff ain't gonna take that long. That's why the stuff also ain't gonna be funny. So that stuff ain't gonna take that long. I don't know what the hell's gonna go on. So, yeah, so it's probably still supposed to just be 40 people to a classroom. If anything, they can do a smaller amount. It's just gonna depend. So now it's like pretty late and everything. Now it's getting like darker out, to be honest. It still is giving a little bright. Because it's still light to see that you can see out there. It's darker. It's getting dark. So, but yeah, the Palm Bay Charter is pretty good. Everything's pretty effective and stuff. So, but they still, you think the focus, what about activities at the school? You think that's good? Or you think they should just only have it be schooling? Now, let me think about that and not think, if I think about anything to say it, that is, I gotta think it's negative or whatever. I don't have to think that. I think they really gotta focus. I think they just need to keep it simplistic. I think they just need to do the school work assignments and then just have recess. That's it. So it's the teacher, and then it's that go for recess or something. But you know they're gonna have activities. That's just not fake. So the stuff gonna be shocking. But that's as much as I'll say for now. So maybe I'll make another video and keep talking about all the stuff I think could go on. This video's been so long. I don't know what's gonna go on. But I'm just gonna still pray and everything because things is shocking. The only thing I can still do is pray. Alright, all my subscribers and everything. That's gonna be the end of this video. So this is the end of this video. Thanks for looking at this video. Don't worry, just always pray and be grateful. So don't worry.